The first game we want to talk about this morning, Raf, good morning. Nazir, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, it is about time fans of Manchester United gather and apologize to Raf. Because whenever you are watching Man United, there is no how you not think about Raf. That's if you have been following the show. There is no how you will not think about Raf if you have been following the show. Because so many things that Raf have said about Man United that Nazir tend to disagree turned out to be true. Number one, let's come back to my own part now. I said after the game against Arsenal that nothing has changed. Forget all these stats that you guys are rolling out. Because last season, they were creating chances that they were not finishing. Bruno had the highest chance creation, yet his team didn't score to 50 goals last season. Against Arsenal in the first game, I saw the same problem of chances creation, but look, there was something that Raf said that is to me the truth and the facts. I won't even deny about it. This is what Raf said. He said, there is no clear-cut way on how to attack. It's just Mbeumo and Inshallah. Yes, because when Amorim starts getting it right, we will praise him. It's a simple thing to do. But he has said it too, that for that style to change, it's better for Man United to change him. Because the only way that style can change is if he's fired as coach. But he will continue playing with a style that is not working. You see, a lot of you will say, Baleba, this one, bring me midfielder. It's a lie. It's a lie. Because I've never seen a team that's playing with 5 defenders but can't keep clean sheets in their life. When I told Nazir that Sene Lammers will not start, that report has it that it is Arte Bayindere that will start, then probably during the October break, Lammers might not come. He said, no, that should forget about all those reports. That is Baby Courtois that's come. Baby Courtois.
I agree now. I agree. I said he's not going to start. Yeah, I agree. He's not going to start.
Now, with all due respect to Raf this morning, Raf was way ahead. He saw all of this coming. Now everybody is saying there is no pattern of attack. I was hearing Schumacher saying it. I was hearing Roy Keane saying it. I was hearing Bosco saying it. I was hearing Gary Neville saying it, that no pattern of attack. So Raf have been saying things that are just relying on individual brilliance. No, it was because, you see, sometimes when you listen to some of these analysts abroad, I just laugh. Because in the first half between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest, they spent 3 minutes analyzing Gyökeres touches, forgetting that Chris Wood only touched the ball 2 times.
How many times did Critique touch the ball yesterday?
And how many? But they stood in the studio for 3 minutes talking about Gyökeres.
Yeah, but I love what Alex said during the course of the conversation about it.
Yeah.
I love what
And then what he said after that, when he said, and then Nonima Doke, as exciting as it is, can be very frustrating. Do you know how many times a pass was on for Gyökeres or for somebody who turn you here, turn people like boo? But hey, let's focus on where there is a problem. If there's, see, credit where due. United played horrible in the first half, but the manner which they started the second half, Erling Haaland defended in his box twice. 2 minutes later, he scored at the other box. That's what I'm saying.
Top class forward.
And
Definitely.
look, you can't excuse Luke Shaw from all of those goals scored, all of the goals conceded. How do you excuse Luke Shaw? How do you? The first one, he was beaten too easily by Doku in the box. The second one, he was overpowered by Erling Haaland. And then, like Roy Keane said, at this level, no coach will teach you how to use your shoulder. No coach will teach you how to use your... And then the third one, what kind of... I've never seen 3 players attracted to a ball with nobody looking at the runner who was running from his half. Nobody saw Erling Haaland coming.
He made like 6 steps in his own half after I started.
And then, guess what they were all doing? They were looking at the ball.
Yes.
And guess who lost the ball again? Luke Shaw. Raf,
The problem is,
it was a disaster.
it was a disaster from everybody. The players, the coaching, everything. And It was pretty sad that a team can score 3 goals and still miss 3 big chances. They missed 3 chances that had an XG of almost 1 in that game. So they could have scored 6 in that game, and nobody would have said, yeah, that was an out of place performance. And for City, even though the problem for United right now is for United to lose against the City side, this is probably the worst City side I've watched in almost 7 to 8 years. No, yes, let's say 10 years. This is probably the worst City side I've watched. And for United to concede 3 goals and not score a goal after spending around 200 or 250 million on attack and not concede and not create big chances upon big chances and not score goals against the City side, against the City defense.
And they created big chances and they did.
No, I'm saying big chance after big chance. That's what I'm saying. If City can create 7 big chances and score 3.
How many did they create this year?
City created 4 big chances. Big chances.
And United created 2.
Never created 2 after spending how much in attack. That's what I'm talking about. And if you look,
But again, to be very honest, Donnarumma was top class.
Look at those. The thing about it, when we talk about attacking automations, you look at the ease at which these players have to finish their chances. That's what. If you look at the way Liverpool play, look at the way Bayern plays, look at the way Barca plays, the ease at which these players finish their chances, it goes to show you how easy the chances were created.
How many big chances?
That Mbeumo's chance was a chance out of nothing.
How many?
Many players will scoop that chance because it is a chance based on quality.
Which one?
Not the Donnarumma save, the one that Donnarumma. That's
And then the one that Ahmad crossed the ball.
the one Ahmad.
Yeah, the one that Mbeumo hit.
That one that.
Okay, no, that one that's no. But again, it is that one too that I actually want to. That's the one I want to look at that I remember Raf, because the power with which Ahmad hit that ball, he wasn't aware of anybody was there.
That was not even a pass.
No, the team.
That was not even a pass to create.
No.
That was it. That guy shoots the ball on his feet.
No, he shoots the ball at his
That was
feet.
not passing a pass.
Because if it was a cross, Mbeumo, look at the ball from Eze to Gyökeres.
Look at
Eze knew where Gyökeres
Yeah, of
was.
course, he saw him.
it was the weight of the pass that was perfect.
And
for Eze.
then
The weight of the pass was not good for
Ahmad
Ahmad. It wasn't.
had to raise up his head and looked at the box.
No, but the weight of the pass meant he could only
The weight of the pass was-
slash it across.
You know,
The weight of the pass was
just
not-
have-
And then sorry to say, I really think Šeško had an opening 20 minutes that he got City on their toes.
Yes.
But after that 20 minutes, when United were not seeing the ball anymore, Rodri even started the game shaky.
Yeah.
It's the story of
And
United.
it's like-
What is the story of United?
United start the first 20 minutes on a very good note, and then when the other team sees that okay, we can just overload the midfield and then be able to bypass their press, it becomes very easy, and that's what gives you strong game management as a coach. We saw let's use Eric Chell for example. We saw Eric Chell did against South Africa in the first and second half, changing things and rejigging things to favour his team and to play better. You cannot keep playing 20 to 25 minutes very well, and then the next 60 minutes you are all over the place. What are you doing as a coach? If United start the game pretty well in the first 15 minutes, you are pretty sure that if the manager looks at the system and changes things after 10 minutes, the system is gone. You can't keep. How will you keep on playing? There was no Cunha in that team, but you still insist on playing with an attacking midfielder and a DM, not even a CDM, an attacking midfielder and a DM against a midfield 4. It was easy for Pep because all he did was put Doku back into the midfield, and it's 4 against 2. How do you play 4 against 2 in the midfield? It can't even work. We keep on blaming Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw was coming up against specialist players. Haaland is a specialist carrier and a specialist finisher. Doku is a specialist dribbler. What will Luke Shaw do against specialist players? It was not Trent that got dribbled almost 7 times against Doku in his last season for Liverpool. These things are not always player problems. These things are structural issues. And for you as a coach to be so stubborn to come to the media and say the club should fire me if you want to change the system, come on now. It was Jose that said, if any manager says I will choose my system over the club, that manager should go. It doesn't even make any sense. You can't keep playing like this and you expect him to keep you.
The thing is,
But when a coach has won just 8 games in
You are losing
34,
goals and you bring in a defender.
in 31 games, when a coach has won just 8 games in 31, is it not about time the coach says something has to change?
Sesko has not had one big chance in 3 games.
He has admitted.
Sesko has not had one big chance in 3 games.